Today, I took a deep dive into Reddit Icebergs. I wanted to see what the scariest Reddit posts were on the internet. Thank you to the people who left comments saying you want me to look at them, and I went in totally blind, not knowing what to expect, and the results were shockingly scary. Up north at my cousin's cabin, decided to take a panoramic photo. Look outside, there's someone standing outside. Oh shit, there is someone so help me, if something pops up, I will scream. I don't see I see someone at the window, but when I zoom in, the person like disappears. Maybe it's this window? I see someone right there. Someone said panoramic activity too. That's really funny. At my family's cabin, about 7 of us, and everyone took about a 200-yard walk/hike to the neighbor's house to hang out for a bit. About an hour after they left, I took a panoramic picture to show my girlfriend where I was. Red flag. Is she toxic? She wants to know where you are 24/7? I know it wasn't any family because they didn't come back until 3 hours later. There are trucks that led from the woods around the cabin and to that spot where he was standing. Wow. Okay, well, that's creepy, but my chills are not multiplying. I got chills, they're multiplying. Need advice on talking to the police regarding my wife. My wife has not returned home since she went out shopping last Saturday. It's getting to the point where I should call the police to file a missing persons report. I would like to be as helpful as possible when speaking to the police, but want to avoid triggering any suspicions about me. So maybe don't post on Reddit. I hear a lot of stories of husbands being falsely accused when something happens. Should I only give them information in response to specific questions? Is there anything I should not bring up? I'm planning on contacting the police tomorrow morning. I can't postpone much longer as I'm getting messages asking about her and don't want to say anything to her friends or family until I file the report first. Suspicious. I now realize that I should have talked to her friends and family first, but at this point I don't want to explain why I didn't file a report yet. Update, it turns out that she left a note for me saying that she was leaving town for a while to spend time with an old friend, so there's no need to report her missing as of now. I'm going to have my wife's best friend make some calls to my wife's family and friends to let them know she's okay. Okay. Written by Concerned Hubs. I bet you are there, bud. We gotta go scarier. This is not scary. Wow, throwaway time. What's your secret that could literally ruin your life if it came out? I accidentally killed 7 people. I put a rag into a new water heater exhaust to keep debris out and installed it in a rental. I get a call a week later, there's been an accident. I show up and there's tons of EMS and police. They ask me where the gas shutoff is, and I go down to shut the gas off and see the end of the rag I forgot sticking out of the top of the heater. Rip the rag out, shut the gas off, and head upstairs only to be told all the tenants were dead. Oh my gosh, I drink all day now and sleep. It's killing me from the inside every single day, but if I say anything, my family is ruined. We have a bunch of rental properties that would be shut down. Wow, and the comments are like, this is too specific of a story. Someone with 45 minutes could find this case and find you. I was thinking that too. I'm like, just Google cases where like 7 people ended up dead. Oh, I think somebody found it. Oh, shit. 7 people were found dead Sunday in a duplex in northeast Missouri. Bro, why aren't people sending this into the police? Seriously. Oh, an unusual odor and unresponsive people. Bro. They literally found out where it was, so arrest the man. He murdered his sister by drowning 17 years ago today. It says, disclaimer, first of all, please know this, and the whole town knows it was on the news. 17 years ago, I was 5 years old. My sister was 2.5. Oh, so young. We had bathed together many times, mostly with supervision, but sometimes not. My mother was a low-income single parent with a new baby and 2 jobs. Sometimes she needed to quickly run off and take care of the baby. Yes, irresponsible to leave kids in the bath alone. Normally, it would be fine. It was only for a couple minutes. Plus, who really expects their kids to drown their siblings if you turn away for a few minutes? I knew that I had to not let her face go under the water. My mother carefully explained to me that she wasn't to get her head or face in the water because she could drown, and that meant that she would be gone forever. Well, on this day, 17 years ago, we were bathing as normal, only today I was really mad at my sister because she had ripped up a book that I liked. Our mother was cooking dinner, she'd come home late from work, and we were well behind schedule. I don't remember these details, but I've been to therapy with my mother many times, and we've discussed every minute of the night. So I'm in the bath with my sister. I had the irrational hatred that little kids feel when they're too young to understand consequences. At that moment, I just hated her so much. I remember thinking that I wish my sister would just go away so she couldn't wreck my stuff. And then I remember that if her head went under the water, she would be gone forever. Oh. So I reached out with one hand and just held it on her head and looked at her face. I was so angry with her, and she was so stupid she didn't even care that she had wrecked my book, and it upset me. I pulled my hand and her head forward, pushing her face first into the bath water. She pulled it back out and coughed and made a little fluttery whimper sound. So I did it again. I held her head with both hands, and okay, we understand what happened here. Because his sister ruined his book, he literally killed her. I told the police everything, and they treated me like I wasn't a filthy murdering piece of shit. Wow. That's crazy. I'm scared for this one. When I was around 10 or 11 years old, one of the maid's daughters, who was probably 13 or 14 at the time, had a pretty weird relationship with me. We both mutually liked each other, but the relationship just couldn't happen because my mother strictly forbid me to associate myself with any of the attendants or their family. We did some mild petting, I guess. She touched... Oh. Oh! Let's just say that involved bestiality. Straight up. No. Oh man. Some of these aren't scary, they're just disgusting.
It's disgusting. I have no clue. It's disgusting. 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 Disgusting.
I have a landlord, so hopefully mine's not creepy. I used to live by myself, was told to post it here. I never even met him, I didn't know his name or face. I was blissfully unaware of his very existence. I will never know why or when it started. I'm glad for that, I guess. I moved into my very small apartment in February last year. My landlord, Olivia, was a sweet older woman who would cook too much and bring me some appreciated leftovers. She was great to me even after telling her my problem. I'm antisocial, but she didn't mind renting to a reclusive young woman who reminded her of her daughter. Every few weeks, she would knock on my door, then leave, letting me know she was leaving something for me. I love that. Not even my family would cook so well. The next morning, I wash and leave her empty containers outside my door, and by an hour or so, she would take them back again. My other neighbors seemed fine, but I never talked or visited with them. I work from home, so anytime I ever was forced to go out, I rushed out and into my apartment, avoiding any uncomfortable situations. I loved living alone. It was everything I hoped for. I could just breathe. By April, though, I started noticing things were not right. They were moving or plain disappearing. I was convinced it was just my anxiety caused by my new medication and the move. Another side effect was it would make me so drowsy. Since I hated seeing the doctor, I just dealt. I took naps during the day now and eventually stopped caring until one incident doubled my paranoia. Olivia brought me some sort of Greek tossed salad and dressing for lunch one day, and I enjoyed it with my friend Netflix. Oh. I fell asleep in the middle of a show and woke up that evening at 5 p.m. Per usual, what was not usual was my bedding on the opposite side of me was disturbed. Oh no, God. I only sleep on the right side, always. Even more, it felt warm. My first thought was that I must have rolled around a lot, but I knew it was odd to dismiss. I got up and searched my apartment, gripping my phone with 911 typed in. Nothing else was disturbed. Everything was exactly like it should be. I let it go. For the next few weeks, everything was normal, pardon the occasional misplaced shoe or drawn back shower curtain. I thought about telling someone, my parents, maybe Olivia, maybe not Olivia. I'm like creeped out by fucking Olivia. But if it's not life or death, I'm not reaching out to anyone. I wasn't scared, I was nervous, maybe a little, stubborn, but I stayed. I'm not letting some stupid anxiety ruin my lovely, lovely world. May came and it was even worse. My panties, toothbrush, hell, even my food was being misplaced. Every time I woke up, there was this strange odor in the air. I finally realized this won't go away by ignoring it. I called my mom and begged to come stay a few days. When I got home, I told them everything. Saying it out loud solidified any creepy suspicions. That weekend, my dad went to my apartment and what was found was true horror. Written all over the walls was, "Come back, baby, please." He ran out and called the police. There was no one living in my apartment, but someone definitely had access besides me. The investigation revealed a man, Henry, the son of my landlord, Olivia, was in a projected relationship with me. They showed me his confession on tape. He admitted to coming into my apartment every night and every day with his mother's extra key. He claims we were in love and he had my permission. He drugged his mother's food she left out for me, causing me my drowsiness and falling asleep so he could come and watch me sleep, touch my hair, kiss my shoulder. Oh, the leftovers I had in the fridge was tested and confirmed. I was absolutely horrified and disgusted. A man I never knew existed collected my drain hair, clothes, and trash and practically lived in my apartment for 4 months. Bro, I thought it was Olivia this whole time, and I was gonna be like, it's that granny, she's poisoning you. But it's her son, yo, plot twist. That's absolutely horrifying, and I feel like I need to set up cameras in my apartment because I take a lot of naps. This is so scary. This was 6 years ago, and it's just the threat of someone asking for help. I face serious problem of human rights, please help. Wow, just over and over and over again. Somebody literally did not help them. I came home to this in my driveway. I don't want to touch it. I wouldn't either. Yo, I would not open that either. No thanks. No, not at all. You don't know what's gonna come crawling out of there. Or you touch it and then you're freaking possessed by them. Oh my god. Redditors who have had to kill in self-defense. Did you ever recover psychologically? This is so true that I don't know if it will be seen, but I'll post it anyway. Also using a throwaway because the victim is another Redditor who could be identified through a normal ID. Back in 1995, I lived in a quiet neighborhood in the San Fran East Bay with my wife of a few years and our 20-month-old daughter. So she's a year and... Bro, I hate when people are like, oh, she's like 30 months old. She's like 24 months, so she's 2 years old. We had a small 3-bedroom, 2-story house. One of our second-floor bedrooms doubled as my home office. One quiet Saturday morning, I was in my office playing Command and Conquer on my computer with my headphones on, oblivious to the sounds of the outside world. I'd probably been playing for an hour or so when, during one particularly quiet moment, I heard my wife cry out downstairs. Knowing that she was down there with our daughter, I pulled my headphones off to see if she needed help with anything. Until the day I take my last breath, I'll never forget what I heard when I pulled them off. I heard the voice of a man with a thick Mexican accent shout, "Quit yelling, bitch, or I'll fucking cut your head off," and oh my god, ew. After that, it was like some switch was thrown in on me and my higher brain just shut off. I wasn't making decisions, I just acted. I don't even remember pulling the gun out of my desk. I just remember walking down the stairs slowly, scared as hell that I was going to see my wife dead when I reached the bottom. Instead, when I reached the bottom, I saw my wife. He was holding his knife in his right hand, so that was the arm I grabbed with my left when I pulled him off. He spun away from her and me with a confused look on his face, and I shot him square in the chest. His face went pale as he went onto his knees. I fired twice more. One hit his neck and the second missed entirely. I was later told that the first shot was the fatal. Okay, wow, whew. Now I understand. Actually, I don't understand why, first of all, people do all their confessions on Reddit, but also, what is up with Reddit Iceberg? I don't know, but that's all for today's video. If you want to see a part 2, I don't know why. Let me know in the comments below. Also, 100% sure this video will not be monetized, so if you want to send me like a little donation, PayPal link in bio, like even literally $5, $1. Yo, if every one of my fans sent me $1, I had $40,000. Somebody send me $1. Yeah, stay safe, everyone. It's a scary world, and I'll see you when I see ya. I have some bloopers, I know I do. Gotta get my little blankie because it's so cold. What is that?
No.
Not my favorite, love. Not my favorite. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. On today's episode of Freaky Friday, we're looking at Reddit Icebergs. Bro, I was so confused. I was like, iceberg lettuce? What's going on here? Apparently it's some spooky shit. I'll put in the explanation right here. So, oh, I'm already seeing one that's got my attention, but we're not doing that. Where should I start? Are they just Nickelodeon hamster wheel? Let's see. Oh, is it all stories? I don't want to read stories. I want videos. The edgy cat lady. Oh, here we go. It's a 20-minute video. I'm not watching that. Maybe this video is gonna be a fail. Are they all stories? Okay, well, I guess I'm reading stories to you guys. Film reel in a condom? Maybe not. Okay, here we go. I put a rag into a new water heater exhaust to keep debris out and debris. Never. We're never looking at that. Did you ever recover psychologically?